Welcome back. Last week I went over well over 1,000 tech articles, and these are the best. There's really not a whole lot of these. I think there's only 5 today, so I guess we'll keep it short. First up, there's a company called Coco Motors that is coming out with what's called the Walkcar. It's a tiny little platform that's about the size of a MacBook, and it looks kind of like a MacBook, but it's got 2 kind of big wheels on the bottom that are like this, and then a couple of trailer wheels on the back that are like really tiny. And you stand on it, and you can lean forward, backward, left, right, and it'll move. And it moves at a pretty decent speed. I don't know exactly how fast. It only weighs 6.6 pounds. You can just slide it right into your backpack. It can go 7.5 miles on a 3-hour charge. So you charge it for 3 hours while you're in class or something, hop on it, and away you go. And it can hold up to 265 pounds. Their video is really awesome. You should check it out. They hop on it and move around, pushing other people up hills. It's pretty amazing for how tiny it is. They're turning to Kickstarter so they can get it into production, and they're hoping to price these things out at $800 a pop, which is more expensive than I don't know, a lot of things that I would just buy flippantly, but it's a lot lighter than a Segway and a lot cheaper than a Segway, and I don't know, I might want one if I was going to be downtown a lot. Next, space lettuce. The Expedition Crew 44 in the International Space Station will be eating space lettuce on Monday. They grew some red romaine lettuce starting 33 days ago, and it is just about ready to be picked and eaten. What they're going to do is they're going to take this lettuce, they're going to wipe it off with some Clorox wipes or something, and then they're going to eat half of what they've produced, and then they're going to bag up the other half and send it back down to Earth to find out if it's okay, take a look at how things work in zero gravity. Also grown with LEDs, so it's not, there's no direct sunlight inside the space station, and they wouldn't want to let that right in without extra shielding and stuff. Yeah, so this is one big step toward sustainable long-term missions growing their own food. To date, we've been shipping food up there every time they need to eat. Next, WeChat. WeChat is really hitting the news recently as becoming kind of the all-in-one inclusive chat client. So a lot of people use SMS for texting, they use Google Hangouts, WhatsApp, Messenger, Skype, Snapchat. Everybody seems to have their own messaging client, and it's kind of annoying to have all these different apps to try and connect to whoever it is that's using whichever one. Well, WeChat is coming out kind of on top of all of this because they have all the features of all the big ones. They have video chat, they have the basic simple messaging, they have the ability to do a walkie-talkie mode, the ability to send little voice clips. You actually end up having your own profile, so you can actually put in updates of things you're doing recently. So it's kind of like your page on like a Facebook or a Twitter or something like that. And they've got over 500 million users already in China primarily, like 80-some% in China, and spreading throughout the rest of the world. It's free. It sounds really awesome. If you want to take a look at some of the videos on YouTube, just hit WeChat on YouTube. I'm going to give it a try. We'll see if it's better than what I've been using. And I guess after I try that for a while, I'll get back to you. Car hacks. So in the last month or so, there have been 3 significant car hacks of electronic type cars with, updates that have all these stuff in their computers inside their cars. There's Chrysler and there's Jeep. And both of those got hacked. They sent out a bunch of different recalls. You could either do it over, an update where you plug in a USB or bring it into your dealer. Some cars just got recalled entirely. It's a huge mess, and people are really upset, and it's very sad. Tesla got hacked as well. Now, Tesla stands head and shoulders above the rest in far as technology goes, because they didn't, when they were hacked, they had to actually have physical access to the the actual car. You had to get right in there and actually do something on the car. And then they actually patched it over the air. So as soon as anybody heard about the hack and that you were able to hack into it, they already had it fixed. So well done, Tesla. The other thing that Tesla did is the RoboSnake Charger. And Tesla shared a cool video about how this thing works. It looks like a tiny little spine, spider leg, snake, robotic cool thing. And they just show this video where there's just the back of this car and this snake thing, and it goes down and it finds the electrical charge port and plugs in and starts charging. It's amazing. It would allow people to pull up to like a gas station and just hang out inside their air-conditioned car while it fills up. Or if it's your garage, you just pull into your garage and go home, do whatever, and it'll charge for you. And then when it's done, it'll snake out and get out of your way. So that was pretty cool. That's the future I'm looking forward to. So yeah, that is all we have this week. Hopefully some more interesting news next week. News has been really slow the last couple of weeks, so at some point I'm just going to have to start rambling.